Hi, my name is Bill Hamilton, and this is an excerpt from my new book, Would You Do What They Did? Great Christian Leaders from Our Past.
The Wolf of Gubbio. Francis stood in the streets of the village of Gubbio. The streets and cottages were white with new fallen snow. Brown patches dotted the streets where the feet of men and a certain wolf had tread. The air smelled crisp and new in the bitter cold. A woman yelled from a window, "Don't try and tame the wolf, Francis. He has injured men and killed sheep and chickens. He is very dangerous and angry." Francis said, "He is one of God's creatures. He may not be the most noble, he may only be hungry. Who am I to judge one that is hungry?" The wind closed her shutters, and Francis was isolated again in the midst of the frosty village. But Francis was patient, and he waited in the cold with no proper coat. He only wore a thin cloak that had been patched a few more times than it should have been. The snow turned bright blue in the twilight, and a wolf howled in the distance. Francis said, "Come here, brother wolf." A brown and gray wolf strode out into the street, snow sticking to its muzzle. A gray cloud of breath rose from its fangs, and its eyes glowed a brighter red than the candles that shone behind the windows of the town. The wolf raised its head into the night sky and howled. Francis walked to the wolf slowly and took a bit of roast chicken from his pocket. The wolf growled. Francis tore a bit of the meat off and threw it to the animal. The wolf ate the chicken in one bite and looked at Francis, licking his lips. Francis said, "Brother Wolf, if it pleases you to make peace, the people of this place will give you food as long as you live. And I know that it is only because of hunger that you have done evil. Do you promise me that you will do no more harm to man or beast?" The wolf bent his head down as if to make a reply. Francis threw a little more of the chicken to the wolf. The wolf ate the chicken quickly and walked to Francis with his head down. Francis fed him from his hands, and the wolf ate more. Francis then gave the wolf the bone, and the wolf took it and lay down with it in his mouth. Francis stroked the fur of the wolf, and the wolf chewed the bone. When the bone was gone, the wolf licked Francis's face. Francis said, "I know it is a terrible thing to be hungry. I will make sure that you are hungry no more."
Francis walked to the window of the woman who had told him the wolf was dangerous and said, "Woman, if you want to be friends with this wolf, please bring a small scrap of meat."
The woman opened the window a crack and saw the wolf and Francis standing together. She got a bit of meat out and tried to give it to Francis. Francis said, "No, give it directly to him so that he knows that you are his friend." The woman threw the meat to the wolf, who ate the meat in one swallow. Francis said, "See, the wolf will know that you are his friend. Give him meat when he comes by your door." The woman said, "I can't believe he isn't attacking you." Francis said, "He is a friend of mine, one of God's creatures."
The woman shut her window slowly as not to disturb the wolf. Her eyes were as wide as Francis had ever seen on a woman.